All right, she's at the Ebenezer Baptist Church. Mariela, can you tell us who do you have there and what is going on this morning? Let us know.
Yeah, so here we're in Jasper, here with the volunteer group of the Southern Baptist Texas Church, where they're feeding the firefighters all day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Here I have Lynn Eastepp. He is actually from Jasper, so he got to stay home here and volunteer, help his local firefighters, and of course everyone that's come out. So Lynn, just tell us a little about how long you guys been here and feeding the first responders.
Okay. We were asked to come here on Friday. We started Friday. We cooked breakfast for the firefighters and other volunteers. We've been back several days. Today we're cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the firefighters that are still here on the job. So I'm a member of Hillcrest Baptist Church in Jasper. We were asked to come here by the State Baptist Disaster Relief Agency. That's what the yellow shirts are. We're all volunteers, and we're here to cook to serve the volunteers and people that are here helping put out this fire.
Yeah, and to show you the volunteers, here's a little quick snippet of them right now before feeding the firefighters today and before prepping dinner.
Yes.
That's fantastic. Can you tell us a little bit about what it means to you to serve? Have you personally been here before? Is this your first one, or have you been here since Friday?
I've been doing disaster relief since I retired 6 years ago. Our organization will go wherever we're needed. This year alone, I personally have been to Little Rock, Arkansas for tornado damage. We've been to Brownsville, Texas, feeding migrants that were hungry on the street. We have been to youth camps, feeding kids. So we go wherever that we're needed. Southern Baptist Disaster Relief is totally funded by people in the church. Part of the tithes and offerings given goes to help others through disaster relief.
Now, you said that you yourself are from Jasper, so how does it feel to be able to give back to your own hometown community?
It is a very fulfilling thing. I see a lot of sad things, but I see a lot of blessings from it. So yes, we certainly enjoy doing it. The food trailer that we have is owned by our church. We bought the trailer, but we placed it in the service of the disaster relief. We maintain it, we keep it ready to go. It's fully stocked with food all the time, and we can leave on 3-hour call to go wherever we're needed to bring hope and food to people that need it.
Absolutely. What's your favorite part about serving communities such as these that you're about to give out?
I can tell you by doing this, people that don't know how God really works, you see it when you do this. I mean, it's really amazing. The people that said, I never knew that there were volunteers that would come and help me when I needed help. So by doing this, we bring a little bit of love and care and tenderness to people that are broken. And that's what Christians should do. We know what it's like to have been broken at one time, but we can bring food and hope and interact with people who really need an uplifting way to live. So that's what we do.
Now, you said you were here for, your organization is there for all 3 meals today?
Yes.
And what times are those?
We prepared breakfast at 5 a.m. this morning. We served it about 7. We're expecting fire crews to come back in around 11:30 this morning. We've prepared a multitude of sandwiches, chips, cookies, things like that. Tonight we'll have dinner at 5 or 6 o'clock. Pulled pork sandwiches, all the side fixings, desserts. So it's a good, hearty meal that these young guys really appreciate getting.
Absolutely. Have you been able to have any kind of memorable conversations with some of the people that you've been able to serve in this community?
Well, mostly what we have dealt with are the firefighters themselves. I personally haven't interacted much with the community other than a few folks that came through here. But remember, these firefighters have families too. There's 12 people here from Puerto Rico that are helping fight this fire. There are people from Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, and they're away from their home to bring some kind of hope to the people here in the Jasper County area. So those folks, yes, we interact, we encourage them, we thank them for their service, and we give them all the love that we can.
As a Jasper County resident, what does it mean to you to be able to see all of these first responders coming from so far away to be able to help your community?
Well, realizing Jasper County is a mainly forested county. It's a big county, not very big population, but a lot of timberland. And to be honest with you, had these guys not stopped this fire, we could have had another Bastrop fire on our hands. This could have literally have burned a long, long way and destroyed many, many homes. So they literally saved property, probably lives. A lot of folks were scared, but glad to see that the help arrived. So it meant everything to us. To me, I live in the woods. It could have been my home, you know. So we're very, very grateful that these people came out of their way to help us.
Now, you haven't been able to get much interaction with the community, but what about with those first responders? Have you been able to have any kind of conversation as you're serving them breakfast?
Certainly. Oh, yeah. We have conversations like we would with anyone that are here. And again, by thanking them for being here, that's the number one thing that we can do. I can't imagine being away from home and living in the conditions these guys have lived in. They come in, their clothes are covered in soot and ashes. I mean, you can tell they have been on the firing line, and it means everything to us. I mean, I literally could have lost everything I owned, and I'm glad that they were here. So yes, we've had very meaningful conversations. Very grateful for them.
Fantastic. Mariela, when can we see more about this story?
Yeah, so people can learn more about the story today, tonight at 6 o'clock at the KTRE newscast.
Fantastic. Mariela, thanks for calling into the desk, and we look forward to hearing more from Jasper County later on.